Hi, this is Marieta Oslanec, founder of ImmigrationBiz, business immigration attorney. In this video, I'm going to talk about the photo requirements when submitting for the DV visa lottery. So, first of all, I want to show you the official site where you can actually apply, which is www.dvlottery.state.gov. This is the only official site where you can actually submit your entry. So, for example, if you pay someone who is doing it for you, the only way this individual or company can do it for you is through this website. The only time during a year where you can submit the entry is now, which is October, starts October 3rd and concludes on November 7th. There's no other way. There's no other way you can get your green card through DV visa lottery. So let's talk about the photo requirement. Very important. Now I already started to filling out this form. Obviously, this is a fake name. As you can see, we're gonna scroll down. This is how it looks when you actually click on the begin the entry. Actually, let me show you. DV visa lottery.state.gov and oops. DV lot. Here we go. So this is the official link. Now you can see DV 2019 instructions, photo tool, and begin the entry. Here you can click and basically read all the requirements. What do you need when it comes to submitting the right picture? Here you can click here and start the photo tool, which is gonna validate whether the picture is good or not. And here you can read all the instructions. So basically you need to only use the images that are in color, use recent picture within the last 6 months. Don't use the picture you used last year in case you applied. Make sure to use the white background, full face, directly facing camera. Very important, do not use any glasses here. Starting November 1st, 2016, eyeglasses will no longer be allowed in visa photos. So no eyeglasses, no scarves, no hats, no shadows. So very important, keep in mind. Otherwise, you will not be able to submit the entry. And I'm going to show you what will happen if you will use the wrong picture. So even if you use the wrong picture, there's no way you can actually submit the entry if you don't have the correct picture, which is a good thing because this way you know that you need to change the picture. So you can basically read all the requirements right here. And let's go back to the application. So what did I do? I basically click on the begin the entry in this form here, begin the entry, and this is how it looks like. So this is the picture I'm using, which is the wrong format, and I want to show you what's going to happen if I'm using the wrong format. Obviously these are fake information just for the illustration purpose. And here in this section, what is your current marital status? Very important not to lie. If you are married, you have to state your spouse. Even if she doesn't live with you, same with kids, you have to state your kids. Even if you are separated, but you're not legally separated, you still need to include them. You can read it actually here. The legal separation is an arrangement when couple remain married but live apart following court order. If you and your spouse are legally separated, your spouse will not be able to immigrate with you through DV visa lottery. Now, legally separated is the word here. So if you are just separated because she decided to live in different apartment, that doesn't mean you're legally separated. You need to have separation decree in order to show that you are legally separated. If you are not legally separated by court order, you must include this person, okay? Number of kids. Continue. So basically, if there's something wrong with the picture, obviously I'm not gonna be able to submit the entry because there's something wrong with the picture. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what happened is that I actually open up this application 40 minutes ago, so you have the maximum limit 30 minutes. So you have to fill this out within 30 minutes, otherwise there's no way you can submit. So let's do it again. Let's come up with some name. Female. Now, there is no age requirement, but the minimum requirement is the education requirement, which is obviously you click this when if you don't remember the birth city or you don't know country where you were born. Argentina. So what I was saying is that there's no minimum age, but there is a requirement in terms of education. You must have a high school diploma. So obviously it's around 18 years old when you receive the high school diploma or equivalent. Now I talk more about what do you need, like exactly what are the requirements in my upcoming course that will be launched very soon, and you can actually download free ebook now that is going to help you how to fill out all these forms. And meanwhile, it's going to probably take like 2-3 days when I'm going to launch this course. You can definitely get the course, which is going to talk about like all the details that you need to know in order to submit the entry, and it's going to teach you what to do after you were selected and what to do if you were not selected. So here I just want to show you that, for example, country you live today, you can live elsewhere. Like you don't need to live in the country you were born, which is the eligible country. You can live certainly elsewhere. For example, you were born in Hong Kong, which is eligible country, but today you live in China, which is not eligible country. Can I apply? Yes, you can, even though you live somewhere else. Very important to keep in mind. Even if you are in the US as a student, you can still apply. So basically, you have to submit everything in a way that you will be able to be admissible next year. Because sometimes people submit the entry, but there are mistakes, and then they are not admissible. One thing is to submit the entry, and another thing is to be able to enter the country, to be able to get the green card. So let me show you what's gonna happen when I use the wrong picture. So it's uploading 33%. And like I said, try to make it within 30 minutes, because if it's longer, then you have to do it again. The system is set up for like 30 minutes. So if it takes longer, then it means like, I guess you're lying or coming up with the stories or using the wrong information. You can actually read it right here. Public reporting burden for this collection of information is about 30 minutes per response. So that's sort of like the way the system is set up. And also don't use outdated browsers like Internet Explorer 8, because then there might be some issue with the submission. Okay, at least one data validation error occurred. See? And I'm going to show you what is the error, which you already know. It's the picture. So it's a wrong picture. Your photo cannot be more than 245 KB. The maximum is 245 or 240. So this paper has more than 245, this picture, and must be square picture between 600 times 600 pixels. So really, like, you have to keep in mind, like, follow the instructions and you should be fine. So this is it, guys. If you have any questions, leave them below this video, and I'm gonna post the link where you can download the free guide. And also let me know if you're interested, and leave a comment below if you like to purchase and be enrolled in the upcoming course. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.